G'day mates, how's it going? I'm Mr. GT, welcome to the channel. Well, welcome from Greece once again. I've got a nice episode for you today. We're going to be looking at some Greek muscle and we're going to be checking out this Honda Civic Type R 2004 model EB3. So we're going to take a walk around, check out what they've done to the car here. One of my great mates who used to look after my cars that I had over here, especially the Subaru Impreza WRX, Tassos Prountzos, from my village where I originally come from, big mechanic, and he does some magic on these cars. So we're going to check it out, take a walk around, show you the interior, show you underneath. We'll go for a bit of a ride and see how she goes. So grab that nice icy cold beer, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So here's the beast in question that we're going to be looking at, and the owner, Kostas, over here, he's the owner. He works at this shop, and the owner, Tassos over here, he is the mastermind behind all the projects. He owns the business as well, and he has some magic up his sleeves, as you will see. Okay, so we're going to be checking out this beast over here. As you would probably know, Greece isn't in the economic state that we are like in Australia. It's a lot harder for them over here, but they make these beasts fly. You're not going to get to see, your big V8s and muscle cars that we see in Australia, but these four-cylinder Jap spec cars and even the Euro cars, they really get them going. So we're going to check it out right now. Okay, Kostas. Τι έχεις κάνει στο εξωτερικό? So I'm asking what has he done to the outside of the car from factory?
Εξωτερικά είναι εργοστασιακό όλο.
Το έχεις βάψει?
Δεν έχω βάψει τίποτα.
Okay, so the color is standard, the paint job, as you can see. Still in beautiful condition. Original από το 2004 η Bulgaria. So the paint, the guy's been looking after it. As you can see, it is immaculate paint. Nice and shiny, still thick. Beautiful, all the badging still there, all stock. Για πες μας, ζάντες.
Ζάντες είναι εργοστασιακές.
So these wheels, they are factory. Yes.
Τα φρένα έχουν αλλάχτεί πίσω μεγαλύτερα με έτοιμο kit.
Okay, so the brakes have been upgraded. So the bigger.
Εργοστασιακές δαγκάνες, μόνο τις κόμπλακες πιο.
Okay, so they've gone bigger discs, but the pads, the calipers, they're stock, standard. Type R badge. Fidler Prountzos. So this is the work Tassos that I pointed out to you before. He's done all the work to the car, of course with the help of Kosta. Let's have a look at the front brakes. Τα μπροστινά.
Τα μπροστινά είναι δαγκάνες από Seat Leon, από Volkswagen Group.
Okay, so they're from a Seat Leon, the calipers.
Έχουμε ταιριάξει εδώ δισκόπλακες
343 mm.
Ναι.
343 mm discs, and they've actually made them fit to suit like in here, so they've got clearance, so it's got the stopping power. What else?
Εξωτερικά δεν έχει κάτι άλλο. Μέσα έχουμε βάλει τα όργανα εξτρά και έχουμε πάει την μπαταρία. Την είχε μπροστά εργοστασιακά, την έχουμε πάει πίσω. Ανοίξω να το δείτε εδώ.
Yep, so the battery is at the back, it used to be at the front. Τα φρούτα αυτά είναι standard, lights, everything is all standard.
Έχω βάψει το εσωτερικό μαύρο.
Yep, so he's done a bit of paint on the inside to black, make them a bit darker, look a bit beefier, a bit more mean. And there's the boot. So it's got the battery board in the back, so it's got more room up the front for the mods. What else? Let's have a look at the interior. So the interior is stock standard, I've been told. So the original Type R seats. Okay, the back. He's mucked around with the gear lever. He's just got a few extra gauges. He's got a boost controller.
Yes.
So that's the boost controller. Είναι και timer.
Όχι.
Okay.
Μόνο μπεις.
And then up the top there he's got his boost gauge. Αυτό δείχνει το boost.
Όχι, αυτό είναι αναλογία αεροκαυσίμου.
And at the top there's got a homemaker for his airflow checking. While he's driving you can see what's going on.
Πίεση τη βλέπω στο push control.
Yeah, so this boost controller shows him his boost.
Και το πυρόμετρο θερμοκρασία αερίων.
Beautiful. And it also shows him his exhaust temperatures. So he knows what he's doing. Beautiful. You can see he's got a nice sticker in the back there. Beautiful red and black interior. Still immaculate. From 2004. Lovely. Alright, let's go to the heart. Alright, Kostas, τι έχεις κάνει εδώ?
Ο κινητήρας είναι ο K20.
K20 engine.
Είναι σφυρίλατος, πιστόνια BLS.
Forged pistons, steel rods.
CP πιστόνια και SRP.
CP pistons.
Pistons, SRP rods.
Yep, rods. SRP.
Supertech block guard.
Yep.
Chromatic φλάτζα κεφαλής, head gasket.
Yep.
ARP bolts.
Beautiful, we use them in Australia as well.
Και το καπάκι, the head. Φερέα βαλβίδες, Supertech ελαττήρια retainers.
Yep.
Stock κεντροφόρους.
Yeah, the kettle that's camshafts.
Yes.
Stock, is it? Stock.
Okay.
Okay.
Η εισαγωγή είναι από ιαπωνικό, RRC λέγεται.
Yep.
Έχει κοπεί και τις έχουμε κάνει ηρωική εξέλιξη.
Very nice. So they've cut and welded. Done a good job over here. What counts is the actual final product, not the look. So what counts is that it works. They've done a magic job.
70 mm S90 πεταλούδα.
So S90.
Ναι. Η τουρμπίνα είναι Garrett 3076.
Garrett 3076. Turbo.
Gen 1.
Generation 1.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Τα πόδια είναι PLM.
So the extractors back here, lovely and wrapped for the heat. Fantastic.
External wastegate είναι τη Style και όπως και η σκάστρα.
Blower valve down the bottom. Ποιο μάρκα είναι? Tile. Okay. You guys will probably know better than me on those brands.
Intercooler διασωληνός είναι handmade εδώ.
Also, yeah, again, the intake over here you can see it's handmade and they've welded pieces together and it works. There's no leakage. It's perfectly done. Very nice.
Δίσκο πλατό και βολάν έχει ACT.
So yeah, ACT clutch.
Το σασμάν είναι από RS6.
RS6 gearbox, so from an Audi, ladies and gents. So a bit of mods gone there.
5 σχέσεων είναι το εργοσιακό.
5 speed, yep.
Αυτά από μηχανικά. Έχουμε μπεκέρα, aeroflow, ρυθμιστή πίεση aeroflow, γραμμές.
Aeroflow.
Aeroflow.
Oh yeah, well that's an Australian brand. Είναι από την Αυστραλία του.
Yes.
Aeroflow. So that's the injectors and the.
Injectors είναι injector dynamic.
Injector dynamics and the rod here for the injectors.
Και η τρόμπα εξωτερική είναι της aeroflow.
Okay, so the fuel pump is also Aeroflow. Nice. Oh yeah, there's a sticker there. Aeroflow. Yes. We see that at the drags a lot, that sticker. At Aeroflow lane.
Μισημότο ψυγείο νερού.
Beautiful. So now, we'll have a look at underneath and see how those mods have been done. So this is one thing I couldn't show earlier, so I couldn't bend over, ladies and gents, with my skinny tummy. So there's his intercooler. Energy. That's the brand of the intercooler. So there's the brand of the intercooler. So a fair few mods have gone here because, as you know, these Type R's come out atmospheric, but this thing's been changed over to turbo, so modded. So let's have a look. So the external wastegate coming out there.
Η εξάτμιση είναι φτιαγμένη το downpipe εδώ και η υπόλοιπη.
Alright, so you've got the downpipe coming through, going all the way to the back. Nice.
Θέλω να δείξω, δεν ξέρω αν θες να δείξεις τα φρένα από μέσα. Το αποστάτης είναι φτιαγμένη εδώ.
So there's your brakes from the inside.
Το μορτσέρ είναι τη Stain. Σειρά Flex.
Yeah, I can see. So TIN, Tain or Time, shock absorbers, Tain coilovers. So Powerflex bushes, nice. These control arms, nice. So got better suspension here, nice and stiff. So there's the fuel line, they've made it nice and thick. Πόσα millimeters in here? Θυμάσαι το 12 millimeter. Nice. So make sure he's getting all his fuel. Coming all the way to the back end, there's a secondary pump here too, isn't there? Δεύτερη τρόμπα. Perfect. And the exhaust coming out the back, all the way, full legal.
Αναμενόμενια ψαλίδια και μπάρα ψαλιδιών και ρυθμιζόμενα ψαλίδια επάνω για την κάμπερ.
Okay, so alloy. So it's got camber adjustment now. That's also been changed over. The red thing up the top there. Cool. So Tass over here, he is the guy that comes up with the ideas and the mods. And he does the work as well, but Con does a lot of the fitting. Now we're going to hear it nice cold start up. Yes sir! Beautiful. Looks nice and tough, eh? Nice and legal. Let's walk over to the front and have a listen to the engine as it warms up. Nice, mate, you can't hear nothing. Works like a clock. Just like a Swiss clock, ladies and gents. Beautiful. Or a Swiss watch. So some of the brands here in Greece that they use, the good old Carrillos, Morosso, Aeroflow, of course, ARP, you know, those, some of you guys might know the other brands as well. Nice. Full original, no mucking around. So just speaking to Tassos over here, he was just telling me that the way he designs these mods is so that any mechanic, let's say he's not available and something like an emergency happens, he's made the setup so that any mechanic will be able to take off the bit that needs replacing and put it back in, like a factory type of a setup. So everything very, very well thought after and very ergonomically done. We'll get a bit of a listen now to the revs, rev it up now that it's warmed up. No mucking around, my young lad. Yes, sir. Nice, that's what it's all about, ladies and gents. Beautiful. Give you guys a bit of a look. Cool stuff.
Αυτό που δεν είπαμε, τα μοτοσέρια πάνω και τα μπροστινά, η ρύθμιση κάμπερ και τα μπροστινά.
Okay. So there's camber adjustment at the front as well, but we didn't film it. But Tassos just pointed it out to me, so another job to make things easier. All right, let's go for a ride. I was ready to go in the other door, ladies and gents. I thought the steering wheel was on this side, but it's missing. It's on the other side. Alright, we're in the beast with Kosta driving, and I'll tell you what, it's got a nice stiff ride, but it takes all the bumps beautifully. There's not a rattle in this thing, so everything's been put together immaculately. Got that nice bouncy ride from the stiffness, but it doesn't crash over the bumps, which is something that I love. Beautiful feel to it. You can feel, because these guys make their cars handle a lot too, because there's a lot of bends and twisties, the roads, and they it feels beautifully nice and stiff around the curves. Very comfortable for a car that's been modded. She drives beautifully. The seats are very comfortable. Honda have done a magic job on these. Very comfortable, they even handle me. Would easily go for a cruise, 24-hour cruise, no worries. You'd have to sleep, of course, and change drivers. Very comfortable. Nothing rattled, ladies and gents. Not one little rattle in here. Didn't τρίζει τίποτα. Nothing. Even the window, like it's parked down, mate, you can't hear anything. Done a magic job. So it looks like we're going right, left, I should say. Is very nice. You can hear it, but it's not something that bugs you. It's beautiful. Just reminds you that you're in a beast. Here we go, it's all happening now. Mate, the torque was incredible. Incredible torque. The camera just lifted. I couldn't come forward, ladies and gents. Sick. Πολύ ροπή. Oh, mate.
50 κιλά.
Crazy. 50 Newton meters, ξέρεις πως είναι.
50 μνημόμετρο, 53.
So it's around 500 Newton meters, but for a car like this. Oh, mate. She screams. Very responsive. There where you're not expecting it, it just pulls you back like crazy. And of course it loses traction. And this is a new road too. It's got new tar. Near the wastegate. Nice.
Γυρίσουμε εδώ και πατήσουμε μία από πρώτη Δευτέρα από Δευτέρα.
Ah, ναι, εντάξει. The beauty is we've got good roads over here to test these cars. No cameras, no cops. Of course it's all done safely. Nice driving. Mate, if we had these roads in Australia without them being policed, we'd enjoy our cars a lot more than we do. Πόσα άλογα, how many horsepower is this thing? We haven't said it. Δεν έχουμε πει τα άλογα.
Αυτή τη στιγμή είναι 535.
Με αυτό το boost.
Ναι.
So it's 535 horsepower with the boost that we're currently on. Πόσο boost είναι τώρα?
Ένα 4.
1.4 και πόσο μπορεί να πάει?
Πάει μέχρι ένα 8. Στο 1.8 είναι 645.
Okay, so the maximum he you know, when he wants to go competition is 1.8 bar. Oh, mate. Yes. Happy setter, ladies and gents. Lovely. So yeah, his maximum horsepower is around the 634 mark. 635.
645.
Oh no, 645, sorry ladies and gents. When he's running 1.8 bar, but on the street he runs 1.2 just to drive around, which is 535 horse, so I'm feeling the 535 horse. It goes mental at 635, especially on these roads, 645, especially on these roads. But mate, the car just so crazy stuff. Happy fucking setter, ladies and gents. Beautiful, mate, what these guys can do to these little 4 cylinders. They make them go. So the bug is in the Greeks too, ladies and gents, don't worry, they love their performance cars. And the limited resources that they have due to the economic situation, mate, they hammer. Και κάποια στιγμή έχει drag racing, πότε είναι, θυμάσαι την ημερομηνία μου είπες?
Έχει την Κυριακή στο Αγρίνιο
Και το άλλο?
και την άλλη Κυριακή έχει στην Καλαμάτα. Είναι 10
It's just
10 και 11 έχει στο Αγρίνιο.
Yep.
Και 17-18 έχει στην Καλαμάτα.
Okay. There's drag racing on the 10th and the 11th, which I won't be able to get to, but there's another one. 18 είπες?
17-18.
On the 17th and the 18th, so I will be there to bring you some more action of drag racing with these beasts. We'll see the times these cars actually do, like compared to our cars over in Australia, which will be very, very interesting. But I'm impressed. This thing hammers. Beautiful. Very enjoyable ride. and the power's there. I've done a magic job. This guy knows how to build cars, I'll tell you that. And we should be seeing a few more cars that he's done as well, time permitted. But yeah, magic. It's beautiful. Try doing that in Australia to test your car. No way, ladies and gents. Πόσα χιλιόμετρα χτύπησαμε λες?
190-195.
200 k's, ladies and gents, in just a little short stint. Just under 200 k's. Beautiful. You don't want to overdo it with the speeds, of course. Like, you know, you can give it, but what they do here is they do like a logical kind of speed, what the car can handle and the roads. All done with safety. Beautiful. I have to say I've thoroughly enjoyed this ride. Very much. And it's a hot one. It's over 30 degrees outside today too. So if it was cooler, the car would pull even more, but mate, this thing didn't feel anything. Oh, that's crazy, man. Crazy. No mucking around the young lad. Να το τραβήξω που το βάζεις μέσα και να σου πω και ένα ευχαριστώ.
Α, να το βάλω πάλι στο προσωπικό.
Ναι.
Okay.
Α, δεν χρειάζεται
να
πάλι
το βάλω,
ναι.
να το βάλω από εκεί που το παρκάρω.
Ναι.
Ωραία. Και θα έχει δίπλα και του Τάσου, οπότε θα ξεκινήσεις και τον πρόλογο γι' αυτό.
Cool. And there's my little beast over there. Doesn't go anything like this, I'll tell you that. What else? So we'll take a look at the outside. Just do one little walk around. Take a look at the front of it as well as it's coming towards you. Sick. Look at that, eh? Nice. Love it. So this is the beautiful beast we were just in. Look at that. Sick. Κώστα, σε ευχαριστώ πολύ. Thank you very much.
Καλά φίλε, εγώ ευχαριστώ.
Are there any plans to do anything more to the car? Έχεις σχέδια για να κάνεις
θέλω να βάλω ένα πιο ανθεκτικό σασμάν. Με
ένα dog box. Dog box, okay.
Όχι
That's
κάτι άλλο.
Okay,
όχι
so
κάτι άλλο.
Satisfied with the power. I'd be satisfied with that power, especially for the roads over here
Και
as
δύο
well.
καλά λάστιχα τα οποία τα έχω, αλλά θέλω να φτιάξω το σασμάν για να τα βάλω.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, so then he's got better tyres to go on as well once he gets that dog box sorted. So, σε ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
Εγώ ευχαριστώ φίλε.
Το ευχαριστήθηκα πάρα πολύ τη βόλτα. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed that drive. It was beautiful. Nice to feel that torque. Thank you very, very much, Kostas.
Εγώ ευχαριστώ φίλε.
Cheers, brother. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that. You got a bit of an idea of the Greeks and their muscle cars, and you know what they can do with their limited availability due to money. And I hope you enjoyed it. So, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.